Hello traders, this is Alla Peters, founder of Fibonacci Trading Institute and proprietary Fibonacci method. In this webinar, I will be sharing everything about Fibonacci proprietary method and how you can benefit from Fibonacci. Most importantly, I look forward to answering the questions about the instruments of your choice and how you can benefit from knowledge of Fibonacci and Fibonacci strategies. Most importantly, I highly encourage you, please review US government required disclaimers and remember, never ever trade with risks you cannot afford. And remember, everything I show you in this webinar, I show you for education purposes. How in the world did I come up with the idea of Fibonacci? How did it start? Collapse of 2008 was quite a fascinating event. I was a very accomplished investor, investing in stock market, investing in fundamentals, investing in real estate. Collapse of 2008 shook my world. I was fortunate enough to have nothing better to do but to question what in the world has happened with the markets. But to question why is market crashing when fundamentals on some stocks are so spectacular. This was one of the stocks I was holding, Chesapeake Energy. Chesapeake Energy at 70 had excellent earnings, had excellent fundamentals. Why in the world was Chesapeake Energy collapsing? No one could explain. This is a stock that started my adventure into solving why is the market moving, is there more to the market than indicators, than fundamentals. Don't you see? If fundamentals and indicators worked, everyone would have been Bill Gates. Somehow it doesn't work. This is a stock that collapsed and went into free fall. If you know what happened with CEO of the company, if you know what happened with the stock, it's a very tragic story. At 70, it had stunning fundamentals. So did Valiant. Next week, I'm presenting in New York when I work with hedge funds, answering the questions, showing that nothing is more accurate in this market than Fibonacci, showing that buying Valiant, if you read Wall Street Journal, if you're aware what's happening in the world of finance, close to reversal zone is not an option. All the levels are proprietary Fibonacci levels I developed in 2008, levels that apply to any instrument, any time frame, any platform. Levels used by beginner traders in US, by hedge funds in US, by traders who trade stocks, ETFs, options, anything. Because market is Fibonacci puzzle. Since 2008, I devoted full time to Fibonacci. Each and every day I work with Fibonacci and I see very clearly that market is not a chaos. Market is flawless. This is a chart from our day trading room. If you witness what's been happening this week, as you can see on the YouTube channel, as you can see on the blog, it's extremely clear. Bullish rally in progress. There were quite a few visitors in the trading room who kept saying yesterday, why in the world are you not shorting the market? Because when price comes to Fibonacci reversal zone, your bias is firmly bullish. This is the level that you can use on oil monthly. This is the level that you can use and you will see next on Euro weekly. Price action is the same everywhere. There was someone in the trading room this morning raving about shorting the market. I said not an option. This is the end of the minor trend. This is ultimate Fibonacci support. Shorting not an option. If you do short the market into this level, you declare to yourself that you love trading with 20% success rate. This is the exact same level where Apple reversed from. Remember horrific earnings on Apple? Why in the world did Apple rally from this support? Exact same level as S&P this morning. Why in the world did gold collapse? Look at that. From decision point 2 until this hot pink line. This is ultimate most crucial Fibonacci support that's ever present. This level always present. Minor trend always present. Knowing how to trend this level, you must know the rules. And here we are. Every single one of these levels has extremely high accuracy. As you're witnessing, S&P moved from this Fibonacci level until this Fibonacci resistance, identical to gold weekly. And this is what I realized in 2008. Since 2008, I developed multiple strategies. Since 2008, I worked with traders from beginner to hedge fund trader using only price action and Fibonacci. No software, no indicators of any kind. None whatsoever. I'm fascinated with the markets. And I promise you, it never gets old. And I promise you, if you just realize that price is the same everywhere, if you just realize if you remove that title from your chart, all you have to do is master this. That's the key, that's the core. And if you are blocking your vision with indicators, you're mastering indicators, not the markets. It's that simple. So let's take a look what in the world is separating indicators from Fibonacci and what is Fibonacci. Fibonacci is naturally predictive tool that found in everything that surrounds us. It's in nature everywhere. It's a mathematical sequence that you see when you look at reflection in the mirror, when you look at the flowers. It's also found in the markets. This mathematical sequence creates patterns in nature. This mathematical sequence creates patterns in the markets. Market is Fibonacci puzzle. Market not is chaos. Price action patterns form Fibonacci waves. Exact same waves you see when you look at reflections, when you look at the waves, when you look at the mirror, when you look at the flowers. How is Fibonacci calculated? Here is the key. Every single one of these numbers creating symmetry in nature and in the market. This is the key. If you add 0 to 1, it makes 1. 1 to 2 makes 3, and so on. If you're trading numbers other than Fibonacci numbers, you are not trading solid numbers. This is the numbers that move the markets. This is the key. And this is the difference between Fibonacci versus indicators. Fibonacci naturally predictive. Indicators are delayed. Fibonacci can show you months, years in advance as an investor where price is heading to. Here's an example. Here's a chart on S&P. This is a chart that's been pricing into the trading room for the last 6 years. This is where bullish rally came from in 2009. For years, I shown and stated where price is heading to. This was massive correction in 2014, 2015. This is where it ended in 2016. This was key Fibonacci support. Do you remember this level in day trading room? You can see the video on YouTube channel. Identical to this structure. If for whatever reason you have difficulty seeing the chart, Because of the issues on your personal computer, I am recording this webinar. It will be available in the email tomorrow morning. So, ladies and gentlemen, price action remains the same. If you take a look on this, none of us know what instrument this is. Does it matter if it's S&P? Does it matter if it's oil? Does it matter if it's euro? It doesn't. Price action and Fibonacci is the same. If you will understand that this is the key to the markets, you can trade anything. Indicators are delayed. Indicators are artificial. Indicators can only be used on certain instruments, certain platforms. Fibonacci present on any platform I ever came across. It can be used on any instrument you choose. Later on, I will show you where you can listen to the students who trade on any platforms, on any instruments, from ETFs, stocks to options. They're not paying any fees for Fibonacci. They mastered Fibonacci and they trade on multiple platforms. Never a concern. What time frame? Never a fee. Once you learn the rules, all you have to decide. Do you want to be a day trader? Do you want to be a position trader? Do you want to do both? And that makes a world of difference. Fibonacci is the only naturally predictive tool in the markets. Everything else delayed. Indicators look how the market behaved after the fact. Indicators will never tell you in advance where your target needs to be. When you place a trade as a day trader, you know minutes in advance where your target must be. If you place a trade as a position trader using Fibonacci, you know days and weeks and months where your target needs to be. This is what's happening on oil. This is a chart that's been present in the trading room for the last 6 years. This is where oil collapsed from in 2011. This is where a bullish rally came from in 2015 and ended at the most important Fibonacci level ever, hot pink line. End of minor bullish trend. Bullish trend on oil was so weak, present in front of you for months. This is key Fibonacci reversal zone, present in the trading room for years. There is extremely crucial moment currently on oil, and what happened this morning, no surprise. As the most important rule you learn in the course had been present, where buyers came from, and I will show you later on day trading chart. And that's what separates Fibonacci from indicators. Always predictive, never delayed. Indicators will never tell you minutes, days, weeks and months in advance where your targets must be. Indicators blocking your vision. This is a chart of one of the students who'd been trying for 20 years. Investment of over 400,000 into indicators, not into knowledge of the markets. Big difference. Lack of clarity. Investment of indicators, not into knowledge of the markets. Fibonacci is a highly accurate key concept for profit targets. Every single tick in day trading matters. Using Fibonacci will give you extremely high accuracy to the tick. When you're using Fibonacci in your investment decisions, you know extremely clear, using strategy rules, where to enter and where to exit your position. What's happening currently on US dollar, no surprise. One of the funds I work with, in panic, What is happening with US dollar? Absolutely no surprise. US dollar reached reversal zone in massive correction, sitting at the end of the minor trend. Exact same level where S&P was this morning on hourly. Right now, US dollar testing you for knowledge of the rules. This Fibonacci level is always present. Trade is not. That's the reason I will never sell you Fibonacci indicator, Fibonacci levels. You cannot trade these levels if you do not know the rules. Knowing the rules, playing by the rules, will determine end result. And that's the core. Everything in life based on the rules. When you drive the car, you use the rules. When you play football, you love when Tom plays by the rules. Super Bowl had never been so fun. Everything in life based on the rules, especially markets. Knowing where to enter, knowing where to exit your position. Fibonacci will help you and will show you so, with extremely high accuracy. All the levels in front of you show you where the target needs to be. And these are Fibonacci retracements, and this is the key. Price action for entry and Fibonacci for exits is a key concept that works on any instrument and any time frame. Fixed stops and speculative entries will not work. Price actions show you where the entry needs to be and where the stop needs to be. Fibonacci retracements determine where your targets are. And that's all there is to your price for entry and Fibonacci for exit. This is the chart of S&P hourly. If I will remove the name of the instrument, it would not matter what you look at. You master price action, that's all you ever need. It doesn't matter what you trade. Guess time. What instrument is this? Who cares? It's all the same. The only difference? Liquidity, volatility, and risk management. Big difference if you are trading 5-minute chart or if you are trading monthly. But structure remains exactly the same. Nothing different. Every instrument looks identical, looks the same. And this is the key to the method. And this is what I teach every day. This is how market moves. Major trend consists of 5 Fibonacci waves. There is nothing more to the major trend structure. 5 maximum. If trend is minor, it moves in 3 waves. Knowledgeable trader acquires position at the trend inception, which is exactly what happened in our trading room yesterday morning. Trend inception, reversal zone. Most powerful point of entry. That's exactly why you saw such spectacular bullish rally take off. This morning was not trend inception. This morning was the inception of wave 3. Absolutely no speculation, absolutely no XYZ. 1 and 3 are key wave. Many students coming from Elliott wave background, I don't know anything about Elliott wave. I've never studied Elliott wave. I only hear it's abstract and speculative. Fibonacci Trading Institute method based on precise rules. Trade wave 1, trade wave 3. No XYZ. Do not trade wave 2 and wave 4. Done. Rule 1, most powerful point of entry at the end of wave 1. Rule 2, you missed wave 1, enjoy the ride at the inception of wave 3. That's what I teach every day. No speculation, no XYZ. 4 key rules for entry, long-term Fibonacci levels as trend levels. That's all that matters. And that's the structure on NASDAQ. And that's what price repeats every time, no matter what you trade. Here's Euro hourly, 5-wave structure. And this is where trader asking for trouble. If trader does not know Fibonacci levels, if trader does not know Fibonacci rules, if trader acquires position at the end of wave 3, bad idea. Acquiring position this late will never work. So if someone came to the markets and started buying randomly gold, ouch, bad idea. Exit the trade. Do not enter. And this is where gold is now on weekly. Bad idea. This is the level in the course we use as target, as exit, end of wave 3. By the time you come to this level, you are in profit. You take in profits of the table and stop outside of break-even. Key rule 3. That's what market does every time. When price comes to reversal zone, you do not acquire a position, not an option, ever. That's what happened on oil. Remember that? Reversal zone. Remember panic oil went for months? You do not buy trend here. Will never work. Remember what happened on euro? Shall we walk down memory lane? Remember euro at reversal zone? Screenshot from 2014? No surprise. You think you're buying spectacular bullish rally? Ouch! You buying at the end of wave 3? Wave 5? Nothing good possible. This is where euro is now. If you're trying to short the euro, bad idea. Same hot pink level. Same crucial Fibonacci support, as I said in 2015. As long as this support is respected, cannot short near this level. You know the rules. You know what to do. Euro been rallying from this level for the last 2 years. Euro struggling to break through. I absolutely expect euro to break through this level. I absolutely expect euro to collapse to 80 and then 50. Euro exit next. I said exact same thing about pound. I had no idea in 2015 that pound will go through Brexit. Pound already broke through 3600. Remember that level? Pound already made it to 119. Eventually euro will do exact same thing. Shorting near this level not an option. Remember pound at 2100? Pound is down because of Brexit. Euro is dancing pretty at this Fibonacci support. Exact same level as you witness in day trading room every day on S&P, where buyers stepped in from. Exact same level where Apple rallied from. For one simple reason. Price action the same everywhere. What you do and what you trade determines your risk management, your discipline, your psychology. Day trading not your cup of tea? You're an options trader. Good for you. By far the best way to trade. As students share, as students speak on the website. When you come to the website, always my favorite part of the website, when you listen to graduates who trade anything and everything, from S&P to stocks to options. Sam is a legend of the course who lost everything in the war in Syria. Right now, his daughter in Harvard. I'm meeting Sam in Asia next month. I'm meeting William in California next week. Meeting with students in California, mid-April. What you trade is your choice. Do you like ETFs? Students become my dearest friends for life. I simply live and breathe what I do. And you can see pictures of the students on the website time and time again. At the end of the day, that's what life is all about. That's the reason I do what I do. Nothing less, nothing more. Play by the rules. Identify. Do you want to invest long term? Do you want to be a day trader? Respect Fibonacci levels and never get tempted to enter into them. Trade from the levels. Identical rules. The only difference, risk management. The chart on Google had never been more clear, had never been better. Flawless five-wave structure. Do not buy into Fibonacci resistance. Will never work. Play by the rules. I worked with students since 2011, from beginner to hedge fund trader in US and abroad, from day trader to position trader to option trader. That's simple. Price action in Fibonacci, the same everywhere. I developed multiple strategies. I'm fascinated with the markets, and I know that market is Fibonacci puzzle. And if you browse the website, you will see very, very clearly that the most important thing is Fibonacci, time and time again. If you come to the YouTube channel on the website, you can see videos from as recently as yesterday from the trading room, going back years. And this is one of my favorite parts, what's happening in the world of finance currently. Quite fascinating times we live in. The web address for the website is Fibonacci Trading Institute. Everything posted in front of you. I'm surprised if you do not see that. Let me post this again. So, ladies and gentlemen, I look forward to answering your questions. Pretty please post the questions, and in the meantime, while you're posting the questions, I will show you and browse you through the website. If you would like to learn the method, I would highly encourage you, please review the information on the website and never hesitate to contact me. Course 8 weeks, live guided day trading each and every day. I meet with students pre-market Monday through Thursday for pre-market analysis. Strategy classes Monday and Friday. Friday devoted to long-term classes. If you're an investor, if you're an option trader, that's a favorite class, long-term levels. Trading room is closed on Fridays. If you're considering private mentoring 16 weeks with annual follow-up. After graduation, you can continue with ongoing classes. Never a problem. Nothing is ever a problem if you are serious about studying the markets. We're meeting with students in Southern California next week in California. So, I highly encourage you listen to the students. I highly encourage you browse the blog for multiple articles, multiple posts, see what students trade, see how students trade, going back years. And never, ever, ever hesitate to contact me. Contact information posted under Learn, contact information posted under Us. Send me your email, send me for your phone number, and I always will be in touch with you. We start from scratch on Monday. Extremely important Fibonacci class this Friday. Next week, I work with hedge funds in New York. If you are signing up for the course right now, you will get a couple of additional weeks studying online materials when I am not available. Again, everything I teach you is completely proprietary. Any questions, please do ask. Please post the instrument of your choice and time frame of your choice. Without the time frame of your choice, I cannot answer the question. I see the question about USD CAD monthly coming up. The best thing that will happen if you just put the list of the instruments and I will prepare them for you. So we can go step by step answering your questions. Question about 5 tick is a question for the live markets. We're not in the live markets right now. Very, very important to understand the difference. In order to ask a question about the live 5 tick trade, which is beyond fast, which is not something I would ever think is a good idea. No live markets on gold right now. So, if you're asking me questions about hourly and higher, and about what played out on short-term markets today, I will always gladly answer. So let me set up the charts. Let's go to the markets. Always the best part of the webinar. First question, USD CAD monthly. Setting up. Then I would highly recommend private mentoring. Most of my days completely booked. Completely booked until the month of June. Private mentoring, you will have to work with my schedule. Please do not sign up for private mentoring without speaking with me. Most of people who are in private mentoring are the ones who cannot be present during trading room hours. I work with students in Saudi Arabia. I work with lawyer in Barcelona. I work with traders who work overnight. So, what's appropriate for one person is not what's appropriate for the next person. Again, you considering private mentoring, pretty please speak with me first. Extremely important. I'm setting up the questions, setting up the instruments. Please give me a moment. So I will gladly appreciate if you post your instruments so I can bring them up and we'll go one step at a time. Nick, you learning the strategy rules, you setting up your own Fibonacci levels on any platform you choose. The cost of the course 8 weeks $32.77. Private mentoring 16 weeks with annual follow-up $79.77. That's the cost of the course. Ladies and gentlemen, I start answering the questions about instruments. So all the questions are posted. I'm opening up the charts. Are we ready? Here we go. Loading up USD CAD. Question about USD CAD monthly. This is what CAD is doing. And this is exactly where Tesla is right now. Bringing up Tesla. Remember what we watched this morning in the trading room on S&P? That famous hot pink line? Yes, I treat all the commentary as a soap opera. If the commentary worked, everyone would have been Bill Gates. Apple could be setting up for search right now. I think Apple had done its search long time ago from Fibonacci support area when it was at 93. Exact same place where Tesla search played out. Right now, not the place or time to acquire position on Tesla. Remember what Tesla had done when it came first time to reversal zone and again collapsed to this Fibonacci support? That's the key. Speculation never success in investment. Speculation never success in day trading. The only thing that's powerful in life is knowledge. Same formula applies to everything. And that's what happens every time. No matter what you trade. Looking for my chart on Apple, just to remind you. When I hear Apple is not setting up for the surge, bullish rally on Apple overextended, way overextended. not setting up, as we know. This was the point of entry, inception of the trend. This is where we are now. And this image shows you the volume. When Apple came to reversal zone in 2015, hedge fund convention, I say, buying Apple, worst idea ever. Apple at reversal zone, I don't care what the earnings are. Apple at reversal zone, no reason to short Apple. Knowledge of the rules is the key. This was your trend inception point of entry, not this. Apple is up 50%. Buying right now, extremely late. If you are trading weekly, if you're holding position for a couple of months or a couple of years, extremely late. If you're investing and holding your position for the next 10 years, that's a different story. So, next question, ladies and gentlemen, in the order, please. Next question I was asked was gold daily. So again, we already reviewed gold weekly. Chart present in the trading room for years. This is where bullish rally came on gold from the start of 2016, and this is where it ended at reversal zone. Hedge funds I worked with invested on gold from here, exited here. What you trade depends on you. Knowledge is a key. Right now, gold at key Fibonacci target. This was the point of entry, exact same level as Apple. Except on gold it was at 1193. So let's take a look a little closer. Let's take a look on gold daily. Hold time is very, very different. If you are investing on daily chart, you are holding your position potentially for a couple of days, potentially for a couple of months. Maximum months. If you're investing on weekly, you could be holding your position for many months, potentially years. This is gold daily. What a flawless reminder of the importance of Fibonacci reversal zone. Anyone surprised what's happening here? Key Fibonacci reversal zone is present. You know the rules, you know what to do. Jumping on bandwagon randomly, not an option. Bullish rally on gold overextended. If you're buying right now, you are in for surprise. You may see powerful selling pressure. Only if you play by the rules, you can succeed. No surprise where bias came from. Reversal zone on daily correlates very, very clearly, as I teach in the course, with the end of the minor trend on weekly. Market is flawless Fibonacci puzzle. What you trade is your choice. Next question, JNUG monthly opening up. Give me a moment. Poor JNUG. I don't have much time to say. Brings me to tears. This is where JNUG is sitting. Here we are. Does not look good. Poor JNUG. JNUG is barely breathing, giving you 0 and negative as crucial Fibonacci support. Buying this stock randomly, not an option. Not a pretty structure by any means. So ladies and gentlemen, I wanted to remind you, I already looked on S&P. The only difference between SPX is the index, what option traders use. This is a chart on S&P. So when you ask me SPUX, What is the difference? The only difference is S&P E-mini future, which is what I demonstrate the method on, is a derivative, or SPUX. This is my favorite event of 2016. Take a look. Night of the election, S&P daily. Again, numbers are slightly different, as I know extremely well. All the option traders use S&P as an index. This was night of the election. Those who shorted the market because Trump won the election are in for surprise. Poor Soros. Not a smart thing to do. As we discussed with students days before the election, as long as Fibonacci reversal zone is respected, your bias is bullish. This is where bullish rally had ended. No surprise. This is what I will be teaching this Friday in the class. How clearly identify these levels using Fibonacci formula. No surprise where buyers stepped in from on daily on Monday. Right now, bullish rally overextended. Expect pain at this level. And that's where we are. I use Fibonacci retracements as I shared in the webinar. It's a proprietary Fibonacci retracement tool you can install on any platform I've ever came across. Back to JNUG, exact same level as Apple Weekly, except the numbers don't look so good. Ouch. Next question, NQ 60 minutes. If I missed the question, pretty please do repost. NQ coming up. I had not yet. Charts are loading up. One moment, please. I will do so. Give me a moment, please. Charts loading up. Here's NASDAQ hourly. Here's exact same hot pink line you witnessed on JNUG, on gold. Right now, a NASDAQ hourly is struggling. It's a crucial Fibonacci resistance. Do not ignore this level. Not the place to enter the position. It's the exact same level where oil reversed from on weekly. My favorite Fibonacci resistance. Trading room included in the cost fee as shown on the website. 8 weeks of the trading room included with live trading education. I'm not clear on the question, Michael, as I guided you through the website. If you want to continue with classes after education, you can continue with ongoing education. Some students been with me for 6 years because they love it. It's not a requirement. You know the strategy, you know the rules. You don't have to continue with classes, only if you want to. Fibonacci tool is free. If there is a fee for the trading room after course, yes, fee is only $27. Trading room included. You are learning when trading room is running. Students in different room. Students hear entirely different discussions than those who are in a trading room. Everybody else who is not a student witnessing trades in the live markets. Students learning the method. Trading room is included. Absolutely any time frame. In the course you learn to trade charts from 1 minute and up. In the course you learn 1 minute is junk. You never want to trade 1 minute. However, it's the most powerful barometer chart. It's a chart that's always in front of you. Always and forever. As a day trader, you need to know what charts to trade, what charts not to trade. In private mentoring, I work on execution. I'm shocked how many people do not know that in day trading, execution is at least 50% of your success. In day trading, how you place your trades determines the rest of the story. In day trading, how you place your limit, your stop limit, your market orders are everything. How your bracket orders are set up is the key. Without proper order placement, day trading is not possible. Simon, thank you for your patience. Here's Euro AUD. I already have monthly opened. Here is the levels. Next we'll go to daily. Extra analysis only for you, Simon. This is where Euro AUD reversed from. Very powerful reminder. By the time price comes to reversal zone, do not buy. By the time price comes to decision point 1, do not short. Fibonacci will always help your discipline. This was a crucial channel where Euro AUD danced in for the last few months. Now, let's look a little deeper. Now let's take a look what is happening on daily and what to expect in the next few days on Euro AUD. Because at the end of the day, if you are using daily versus monthly, you are only interested in the next few days, not in months and years to come. Euro AUD monthly, daily, ouch. I hope you've been shorting, Simon, this market. Very powerful reminder. Stunning. Flawless. Fibonacci resistance every time. That's exactly the reason it's this hot pink. It's always present, because we always have minor trend. In the course you also learn not to use word daily, because if you use word daily, you're not collecting a correct data. In the course you also learn what bracket order to use, what settings are. You have so many options on your platform, which one to choose from is a key. Having proper settings for your charts is crucial. Having proper data is essential. Without it, success is not possible. And that's where Euro USD reversing from. Same level where oil reversed from, except oil on weekly. Price action at the end of the day is exactly the same everywhere. This is long-term Fibonacci class. This is what I teach on Friday. Next question, NEM and OIH. I've never heard of such. And no time frame is posted. If you are not posting time frame done, I will have to pull up the first available. Pretty please. What is NEIM? Is it the stock data? XLV. While I'm getting a question, XLV is present. Here's XLV. Here's a powerful reminder of the importance of playing by the rules. This is where XLV is right now. What to do with XLV now? You must know the rules. Take a look at this structure. Test is on. Here we are, XLV. Reversal zone is reached. However, XLV reached this Fibonacci support. Are you witnessing this? Exact same Fibonacci support where gold reversed from. Remember this? Exact same Fibonacci support where S&P monthly bounced from very famous 1800 number. And that's how market testing you for knowledge of the rules. Fibonacci levels are always present. trades are not. Rules are met, take a trade. Acquiring position near reversal zone, never, ever, ever an option. By the time you come to this level, you are in profit. Look what happened here. The fact that this support was respected is very bullish signal. Buying near reversal zone, not an option. Success rate less than 20%. My joy and pleasure. Done. If you take a look on your prior text, you misspelled. I love, love, love working with Europeans. I love the elegance, and I love, 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 love working with Brits especially. Few of my favorite people I've ever worked with in London. And I work with now, of course, every day. So here we are, NEM. Coming up, because prior it was misspelled. Done. You entered I. That's why I could not pull up data. That was pretty confusing. This is NEM. This is NEM weekly. When I work with institutions, this is my favorite chart. Investing long term, weekly is flawless. By far my favorite chart of all times. This is where NEM collapsed. And this is where NEM reminding you. Cannot buy into Fibonacci support. Play by the rules. The fact that NEM broke through this Fibonacci support, bearish trend is major. Let's take a little closer. What to expect on NEM now? Any other questions? Please do post. If I missed any questions, pretty please do post now. I live and breathe what I do, and I can answer your questions forever. This is where NEM is now. Please pay attention. Pink cut line is out. This is your support. This is your channel. This is your support and this is your resistance. Sellers are fully in charge. Michael, I promise you, I do not. Michael, I promise you, as I said earlier, I use Fibonacci Retracement tool, proprietary levels. I do not use time, I do not use anything. Anything else you found has nothing to do with my method whatsoever. My pleasure. Major trend is bearish, this is your support. Buyers are struggling. Bullish trend is minor. This resistance is showing you. Buying into this level not an option. What would be fantastic on NEM weekly? If price will get out of this channel. You are witnessing major correction on weekly. Exact same dance as played out on S&P hourly. Look at that. Same exact channel. We've been in for 2 days. Identical formula. All the same. Drastically different risk management if you are day trader versus position trader. Makes a world of difference. NBI. Next question. Few more questions, ladies and gentlemen. I am out. Terence, I will greatly appreciate if you give me a correct symbol because it's not coming up. If you misspelling one letter, it will not pop up. As you see, correction was made on the previous symbol and it came up just fine. Any other questions, please do ask. I believe I answered all the other questions. If I missed something else for anyone else, pretty please do ask now. My favorite chart on S&P, I see the question about SPX. Again, there's absolutely nothing different between future versus SPX. This is future, this is what we use in a trading on. Weekly chart, my favorite chart. showing you instantly the accuracy of the method. This is a reminder of the importance of respecting reversal zone. This is the start of 2016. This is a chart that I said in 2016, S&P heading to 2500. Unless we're going to have missiles flying, this is where price is heading to. This is what S&P reminded you. This was crucial Fibonacci resistance, hot pink line once again, always present. This is where price struggled immensely for many, many months. Took months for S&P to break through this level. Exact same level as you're witnessing on all the prior instruments. Exact same level I will show you now on SPX. The only difference, this is future, this is SPX. All the same, numbers slightly different. Futures is the most powerful day trading instrument in US, derivative of SPX. If you're trading options, you're trading this. I covered long-term oil. It's all the same, as I had shown you, oil weekly. This is where bullish rally came from, no surprise. This is where it's struggling. Long-term, I'm absolutely bullish on oil, but knowing the rules, knowing where to enter, knowing where to exit is a key. This level is out, oil is heading here, then here. In the meantime, I would love to see oil to collapse back down to here. Bullish trend is minor. This is a problem. This is oil. Last question from Terence about NBI. Again, if it's some unusual instrument, that would be the only reason I can't pull up the instrument. But if it's a regular stock, and NBI is a regular stock, it is not. Terence, it's index on NASDAQ. It requires special data feed. All the other instruments, I answered your questions. Any other stocks? Feel free to ask. If not, and you would like to join us, the best day always to sign up, as Richard just signed up for the course, is always Thursday. You come to Fibonacci class on Friday. You warm up over the weekend reading online modules, all the details in live classes. In private mentoring, I work with you on execution. In private mentoring, I work with you on your strengths and weaknesses, but pretty please, speak with me first. Most of the days fully booked until month of June. You will have to work with my schedule. And if you are willing to work with my schedule, I will gladly work with you in private mentoring. If I will be gone a couple of days, if I will take a couple of days vacation, I promise you, you will always get days and weeks of extra time in the course. It's never a problem, ever. Everything I demonstrated to you is what I teach. Proprietary Fibonacci method that applies to any instrument, any time frame, any platform. How to trade trend inception, how to trade Fibonacci. All you have to do, play by the rules. All you have to do, identify what you trade. You want to trade options like Sam? He speaks in the course all the time. You want to track William? You want to trade like Tashi? All of the students speak in the course, speak in a bootcamp. Hedge fund manager sharing what he learned in the course. So is Jeff, who is my private mentee. So is Jim, my dearest friend for life. All of the students play by the rules. What you trade is your choice. Never hesitate to contact me and review pictures on the website. Each and every time I meet with students in Singapore, in New York, in California, in Florida, we update pictures on the website. Because at the end of the day, that's what matters. My students become my dearest friends for life. And that's the reason I live and breathe what I do. Stories like Sam's, stories like William, stories like Tashi. So if you would like to join the course, I look forward to meeting you in Southern California next week, April 12th. Dates announced to all the students. Time and place. I highly encourage you to review all the information on the website and do not hesitate to contact me. 925-257-4298 or info@Fib Institute. Thank you, traders. Thank you so much. Look forward to seeing you in the trading room. Have a marvelous afternoon, traders. If you would like to call me after you review the information on the website, I look forward to speaking with you. Always best time to call me in the afternoon, after 4 p.m. EST. Thank you for your time. My joy and pleasure.